So what we were told was going to happen today is that the department secretary of education and other officials in our district were going to come by and just give us, a review of how we're doing, maybe some possible solutions, how we could fill in gaps and, boost up the morale for the babies and see how we can support our kiddos in filling these gaps that are very, very much, evident throughout this time. And what actually happened was I was bamboozled, and there was a celebratory assembly for the National Award for Milken Education. Yeah. I was very surprised, and I was like, did I hear that right? Because I'm manifesting it. When you manifest things into the universe, and I was like, did she say another name? But I heard it because, I'm manifesting that for me. And then all of my students were like, Miss Gomez, that's you. And then Mr. Shavita looks at me and I'm like, oh my gosh, but in those seconds that she's, those few seconds before the name comes out, I was thinking of so many educators in my district. But most importantly, I was thinking about a lot of educators in my school that have helped me through my, through my first beginning of years of school. So that's what I was thinking. I was like, had a couple of, names in my head. And then when she said my name, honestly, I was like, man, I'm manifesting it really well because I heard my name. So yeah. Recognizing educators is, it has this snowball effect, right? So you recognize an educator, this educator is part of a school, of a district. So therefore, when you recognize educators, they think, hey, if I'm part of this organization, that means we're doing something well. And that means that's the bar, that's the expectation. But most importantly, I think the social emotional privileges and the social emotional benefits, because we have been through so much pre, post pandemic, and it feels like we're just running towards a finish line that keeps getting further and further away. So knowing that we are doing a good job, that even though these gaps do exist, the quality of work and the scope of work hasn't been compromised. The gaps are there, and we'll work towards those gaps, but knowing that our scope of work, that our quality of our work hasn't changed and it's been recognized, I think that's something every teacher needs to hear through the pandemic. I learn more from my students than I do teaching. So I like to connect with others, and when I teach and they give me their feedback, I learn so much more. So this is a job that continuously fuels my personal growth, my professional growth. So I teach because I learn. I love learning from my students. When I see my students achieve, my face hurts. And I hope that those are the cool memories that they take with them to secondary school. And then I hope that they achieve to attract more of those achievements with them, to set the bar high. And then when my students achieve, it helps break these generational stigmas of like, my mom didn't go to school, my dad didn't go to school, and be like, and that's okay, that's understandable. But look, you can, and you can do this. So when they achieve and they see how much they can do, and then their parents see, be like, oh man, he's really smart. Like, yeah, you got a smart kid. So yeah, my face hurts, my heart hurts, like everything, because it shows that they are capable and that they are part of the community and that they are, valuable members to the community other than just little minors that nobody listens to. Hi, my name is Magali Gomez. I'm a 5th grade teacher at Ruben Torres Elementary here in Deming, New Mexico, and I'm a Milken Educator.